Hello and welcome, guys. We're diving deep into hip mobility today, your body's ball and socket joints that power everything from running to jumping to simply walking pain free. So, today we'll gently stretch and strengthen our key muscles, your hip flexors, glutes, and your inner thighs to help you move freely. And along the way, you'll use mindful breathing to engage your core, support your spine, and relax that tension around the pelvis. You will move through simple sequences and pause for a few targeted holds and finish with a nourishing release. So let's begin. We'll start with keeping our toes together and heels apart to find a center of gravity and hands towards the center of your heart. And start with Ujjayi breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So we'll begin. Now feet is hip distance apart or 1 feet apart, whatever feels comfortable for you. And prepare yourself. Try driving your hips back and gently drive your hips down close towards the ground. Move from side to side into Malasana, Yogi squat, and hands towards the center of your heart. Drive both your knees away from each other. Stay there for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Drive your hips up again. Exhale. Go down. Hands towards the center of your heart again. Make sure you're engaging all the four corners of your feet again. Lift your body up. And exhale down again. We're going to repeat this few more times. Inhale, lift your hips up again, hips up again, and drive your hips down. Up again, and drive your hips down. Hands towards the center of your heart. Move from side to side. Drive your hips up again. And come up. Feet is hip distance apart. Now you can take the support of the wall, arm distance apart. You're going to drive your hips back. Break at your hip joints. If your hamstrings feel too tight, you can soften your knees. Subtle bend on your knees and drive yourself up again. Push the wall away, drive your hips back. Make sure that your back is straight and you're not compromising on your form. Slowly come up. Drive your hips back. Come up. Drive your hips back. Come up. Drive your hips back and come up. Drive your hips back and come up. Now let's go back to a neutral tabletop position. Untuck your toes. Your knees are hip distance apart and your wrists are right below your shoulders. And your knees are placed right below your hip joint. And keep your back straight. You're not rounding it or arcing it. And as you prepare, in tabletop position, you're going to lift your right knee up, right at the height of your hip, and get it down. Feel the extension in your hip, up and down, 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 up and down. Slowly. Raise your knee up and down, up and down. Now we're going to interchange on towards our left side, up and down. Exhale as you lift up, inhale as you bring it down, Ujjayi breathing. Inhale up, exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up and inhale down. And extend your right leg out, neck is in line with your spine. On your tippy toes, untuck your left feet too. Drive your body forward and drive your body back. Your heels are closer towards the ground as you drive your body back. Feel the stretch in your calf muscle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Interchange now on towards the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now prepare yourself, raise your right knee up and feel the external rotation of your hips as you bring it in a clockwise direction, full circle. 3, 4, 5, 6 and anti-clockwise. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Exhale there. On towards your left side again. Raise your legs up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and back anti-clockwise. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Exhale there. Sit down on the ground as you prepare yourself for double pigeon pose, where you place your left feet on the ground. Make sure it is parallel to your mat. so that you can stack your right leg up, where your right ankle is placed right on top of your left knee and your right knee is on top of your left feet, right? So it's like stacking logs together on top of each other. Don't drive your heels inside, drive it out parallel to the mat, and hold it there. Press your elbows on the ground, or you can step forward your palms and deepen the stretch further. But don't forget to listen to your body and interchange. Prepare yourself and press your elbows on the ground again. Hold it there. Slowly come up and release. Now we're going to prepare ourselves for shoelace. It's called shoelace, where you bend at your knees and move from side to side. Make sure that your heels are right below your knees, so it's a complete 90-degree formation. Okay, drive your knees close towards the ground as you interchange. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and come back to a neutral tabletop position. Drive your hips behind towards your heels and lift your body up to downward facing dog, where your feet is hip distance apart. Drishti is towards your navel. Stretch, engage all the four corners of your feet. Drive your hips up towards the ceiling. Pull your kneecaps up. Lengthen your spine and stay there for a few breaths. 1, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, look forward, step forward, right leg forward. And you're going to come forward in a lunge position, where both your palms are inside your right feet. You're going to drop your feet a little further, right? Feet at the edge of the mat and both your palms down on the ground on the inside of your feet. And stay here. Drop your knees down and push your right knee away from your body. Untuck your back leg, which is extended out. Lift your sternum up and look towards the ceiling, as if you're pushing your right knee away from your upper body. Hang in there. Release the restrictions from your hip and stay there for a while. Palms down on the ground. Get your feet on the edge of the mat, where the toes of your right feet is facing outward now, not forward. And lift your right arm up, forward and back. 1, up again, forward and back. Feel the rotation of your hips. 3 and back. 4 and back. 5, up and back. 6, up and back. I can already feel the burn in my hip. Up and down. Slowly lift your body up. Get your feet a little forward. Now we prepare for lizard pose. Now you can place your elbows on the ground if you can, if your body allows, or you can take the support of the block, your yoga block, to get the elevation. You're not compromising on your form, and your hip bones should be facing forward, so you're not tilting towards one side, right? So place your elbows on the ground and look forward. Your ankles are placed right below your knee and your left leg is extended out completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get your back leg forward, or you can take the support of the block or place it above each other, stack it above each other, or you can take the support of the wall. Step forward and pick your back legs up. So we're going to gently move our hips towards the ceiling now. First, find your balance. Take the support of the wall and rotate your hip up, left hip up, and drive it down towards the ground. Pull it up again and drive it down. Pull it up again. So it's stacked above each other. Right now, find your balance and exhale, drop your hip down where both the hip bones are facing down towards the ground. Drive your hips up and down. 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 And relax. We're going to interchange and repeat the same flow on towards our left side. Go back to mountain pose again. Look forward and drop your left feet on the edge of your mat again, where both your palms are inside your left feet. Lunge position where your neck is in line with your spine and your right leg is extended out. Hold it there. Just get the hang of the movement. Be very mindful about how your hip is feeling. Drop your right knee on the ground. And as you prepare, lift your sternum up towards the left side and push your left knee away from your body. Release the restriction from your hip. Pivot your hip forward, very close towards the ground. And come up. Pick your knees up. And take the support of your block again. Hang in there in lunge position. Neck is in line with your mid-spine. Drop your knee on the ground as you prepare for lizard pose again. Get the elevation from your yoga block, or if you can place it on the ground, even better. And feel the stretch in your hips. in the hip flexors. Inhale and exhale. Lift up. Now get your feet a little back, like drive it a little back towards the periphery of the mat, where your left feet, your left toe is facing outward and not forward. Now pick your body up and down. Up, 2, and down. Raise your left arm up and down. 4, up and down. 5, up and down. 6, up and down. Now step forward. Prepare, where you're going to tilt your hip, take the support of the wall, or you can stack both the yoga blocks on top of each other, a slight elevation for you to find a balance, and tilt your hip towards the ceiling, right hip, and drive it down towards the ground. 2, up again, a very subtle movement, and down. Drive it up again. You can also place your other hand on the ground. 3, and find a balance. Slowly down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Go back to downward facing dog. And step forward. Uttanasana. And raise your arms up adjacent to your ears. Break at your hips and come up. Now we'll repeat this movement a few more times. Make sure that your arms are steady, adjacent to your ears, and you're driving your hips back as you breathe. Up, 1. Exhale, push your hips back. 2. Push your hips back. 3. Push your hips back. 4. Push your hips back. 5. 6. 7. 8. Place your palms on the ground. Take your legs back to downward facing dog again. And prepare yourself for single-legged pigeon pose, where your left leg is extended out. Now you're not gonna tilt a hip or compromise or compensate for your flexibility or inflexibility, whatever is there. In order to balance that, what we could do is take the support of your blocks. Don't tilt towards one side, because that will create a lot of tension on your lower back. So you can take the support of the yoga block and place it on your right butt cheek. And hold it there. Drive your right feet out. Stay there. Your left leg is extended out, and come forward towards on your elbow, or drive your palm forward and relax. Hold that position. And lift your body up. Now you're going to pull your back leg up. Okay. Now wrap your right arm around. I still feel tight on my lower back today. So what we could do is find the elevation, compensate, right? Find the elevation, stack the yoga block on top of each other. Wrap your arms around your ankle, your left and your right hand together, and pull your legs away from your body so that your chest is lifted out. This gives a nice stretch also to your quads. And move back to downward facing dog. And interchange, come forward on towards your left side now. We're going to repeat the same thing. Both the hip bones are facing forward, don't forget. You're not tilting towards one side, right? So take the support of your block if you can. My left hip is obviously and clearly more flexible than my right. So you should not feel any sort of pain. Your hip bones are facing forward. Drive your feet a little out. Your left feet a little out. And stay there. Or come forward. And stay there for a few more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Come up. Place your block on top of each other. Wrap your right arm around your ankle. Draw your left hand around your ankle and pull with your leg on the opposite direction, in the opposite direction where your chest is lifted up. And feel a nice stretch in your right quads too, in your lower back, and open your heart. Place your palms down. Go back to downward facing dog. And untuck your toes as you prepare for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, where you're not slouching. Pull your shoulder blades up and back, create space. And look up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. First upward facing dog of the day. Stay there. And exhale. Drive your hips back towards your heel in child's pose. And come forward. Now we'll close the class with few more asanas, with 2 more asanas in fact. And we'll prepare ourselves to figure 4 to get more of your synovial fluid flowing across your body as you lie down. And your right feet is on top of your left knee, like a complete figure 4 position, and you're placing your hands from the inside. Grab hold of your shin and draw your feet closer towards your chest as you lie down on the ground. Breathe, Ujjayi breathing. 2, 3. Now drive your hip towards the side, right? On towards your left side, opposite direction. And lift it up and interchange on towards the other side. Slowly bring it up and interchange on towards the other side. And drive your feet closer towards your chest. Place your hands from the inside and draw your knee closer towards your sternum, towards your chest, towards your torso. Adjust yourself and press your chest. Press it against your chest. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release on towards the opposite direction like a pretzel. Now you're going to push your knee away. Don't draw it close towards your chest now, just push it away. And reach the full expression of your body. And on towards the other side. And slowly bring it back and release. Now we'll prepare ourselves for one last asana. It's called a single-legged happy baby pose. You can extend a leg up, bend at your knee and drive you can push your knee close towards the ground. You can keep your other leg extended out or bent, whatever feels right to you. Draw your knee closer towards the ground. Press it closer towards the ground. And you're not tilting towards one side as you're pressing your right knee against the ground. Your left hip stays on the ground. And you're not compromising on your form, right? So stay here. Listen to your body. And interchange. I'm going to keep my right leg extended and wrap my arms from the inside and push my left feet closer towards the ground. My left knee closer towards the ground, where my right leg is extended out and my right hip is not lifted up. Stay there for a few more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're not going to do the full position of a happy baby pose. I'll actually listen to my body. Release and relax. Now move from side to side. This really decompresses the stress and the tension from your lower back, I feel. Most of the time it works for me. Extend your legs out, relax for a while. And slowly come up. Come forward, step into your mat. And go back, drive your hips back towards your heels in a child's pose. Relax. Thank your body. Gratitude for the practice. Gratitude to your body. Set the tone of your day. Slowly come up. Rub your palms against each other. Cup your eyes. And thank your body. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. Stay steady, stay open. This is Ebb and Flow.